Hey everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com, back again with another quick news update. The curb stomp is back in Seth Rollins' arsenal of moves. I got a bit happy there towards the end, didn't I? But yes, the curb stomp is well and truly back. Rollins has for a while been using that weird knee thing, which is kind of like Kenny Omega's special Rainmaker V-trigger thing that he busts out in big matches, but it wasn't really the same, was it? He never looked totally comfortable hitting the move, and the crowd never looked totally comfortable cheering for it either. It certainly didn't get as big a reaction as when he used to use the curb stomp. If you look back at some of the times he's won huge matches with the curb stomp, it's really put an exclamation mark on the end of the match. Apparently, it was banned because I think I remember reading something like children would emulate it, or WWE were worried that children would emulate it, but it looks as though those fears have been laid to rest. I mean, in fairness, children shouldn't really be emulating any wrestling moves whatsoever. Don't try this at home or anywhere. So yes, it's great to see the curb stomp back. Rollins busted it out in the main event of last night's Raw, where he used it to defeat Finn Balor. It was a really good match. It lasted about 15 minutes, and that was a very fitting ending. And it doesn't make, Balor look weak at all because he's lost to the curb stomp. It's a protected and dangerous move. It'll be interesting to see where Seth Rollins goes from here. I don't think I'm the only one who felt that he lost a lot of momentum as he traded in the curb stomp for a different move. I mean, Rollins has got one of the most exciting offensive move sets in WWE today. He hits Phoenix splashes, he hits Falcon arrows, and it all looks great. He hits a big frog splash sometimes, but the curb stomp really was a miss, and I'm very excited to see it back. In other news, WWE have officially announced the signing of Ricochet, or Trevor Ricochet Man, as they've called him on the website. He has signed a deal and he has moved to the Performance Center, although I know what a lot of us are thinking, why does Ricochet need the Performance Center? He is one of the best wrestlers in the world today, but, I guess WWE want to make sure that he can work to camera and all that stuff, although he was on Lucha Underground as well. Why is he in the Performance Center? He's really good. But in all seriousness, it is great to see Ricochet finally in WWE. I think we were all counting down to it. He made no big secret about it on social media. When the last episode of Lucha Underground aired, he then tweeted like a ticking clock emoji, which kind of implied, yo, my contract's up. I'm going to be able to compete for WWE pretty soon, and we knew it would be sometime in the new year, and it looks now that it's official. The main question now is, where will Ricochet pop up? Personally, I really want to see him in NXT. I think he'd be wonderful there, and I really hope he doesn't get put on 205 Live. I mean, for the first few weeks that he appears on 205 Live, I have no doubt that he would wow the crowd as only he can, as only he and Will Ospreay also can, but as only he can. But then I think, being on 205 Live would really dilute the importance of having a star such as Ricochet. I reckon we could see him in NXT instead, where he'd be a major asset and a potential NXT champion. And could we even see him as a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble? We've seen NXT superstars appear in the Rumble before. Bo Dallas did, Rusev did, and of course Sami Zayn did in 2016 when he was still on the NXT roster. So it wouldn't be too big a stretch for Ricochet to do so if he were to join NXT but also appear in the Rumble. And finally, according to PW Insider, there is no heat on Sasha Banks. There were rumours that there was going to be backstage heat on Sasha Banks because of her role in Paige's injury. She, of course, hit her with like a double kick to the back of the head, which led to Paige's injury and potential retirement from the ring. But it's been pointed out that this could have happened in any match. This is the sort of thing that could have happened no matter who Paige was facing, and there should be no personal heat on Sasha Banks just because she happened to be the woman who dished out the move. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jack from Cultaholic.com. Follow me on the Twitter at Jack the Jobber. Follow all of us at Cultaholic. Man, it's only the afternoon. I'm not even tired. Check out the Patreon, and never ever forget to join us.